Hello, Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf leaders. Justin Patton here. I am super excited about joining all of you on January 31st as your keynote speaker. Listen, I've had the opportunity to work with thousands of people every year. And if there's one thing that I know for sure, it is that you cannot be a great leader of other people until you're first a great leader of yourself. And the reality is, it took me a really long time to learn that. So I'm not standing on that stage in front of all of you because I got all the answers and I got it all together. In fact, I made a lot of mistakes. There have been times in my life where I was emotionally disconnected and was not able to show up for people the way that they needed me to show up. There are times I didn't take responsibility for the way I delivered my truth, and I lacked tact and I lacked transparency. And there were times that I focused on results over relationships with people, and it eroded trust and my credibility as a leader. But there's one thing I also know, and that is that my life and my leadership impact drastically changed the moment I took responsibility for the energy that I showed up with. And so we're going to talk about what does that even mean and how to do that in your own life. And so here's my commitment. I know you have all been in these conferences before. So my commitment to you is I'm not going to waste your time. And then I'm going to make this super interactive. So you're not just going to sit there and listen to me. I'm really going to get you to look at yourself hopefully a little bit differently. And you're going to be talking with the people around you and beside you about how you're showing up and how you can apply the skills and the tools that we're going to learn. And more importantly, I promise you that by the time you walk out of that workshop, you will be able to lead and communicate better in both your personal and your professional life. So I have one ask of you before the workshop. So I want you to think about the number one trait that you believe really holds leaders back, personally, professionally. What would you say is that number one trait out of every other trait you can think of? This is the number one reason that holds leaders back and prevents your froth values from really coming to life. And I want you to send me your responses. I'm going to challenge you to use social media. So you got two options. If you want to use Twitter, find me at Bodylytics. And if you want to use Facebook, you can find me at Justin Patton Inspires, all one word. But regardless, I want you to send me the response. And I want you to use the hashtag in the end of your answer, hashtag go CBTL 2018. All right, so send me your response. The number one thing I think holds leaders back is what is your answer? And then hashtag go CBTL 2018. That way we can find all 250 of your responses. I want you to be prepared to bring your response, or at least know your response when you get there, because you're going to be sharing it in the room, and I'm going to be sharing some of your answers on the stage. Listen, I don't take the responsibility of being with you lightly, and I think too often we don't tell leaders that we believe in them. So if no one tells you they believe in you, I believe in you, and I believe in the work that you do for your team members and the work that you do in your community. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.